Hello. Hi guys, this is Ginger Pullman, aka Tarot with Ginger, and I'm just here on the Heal with Kelly page to deliver some choose your own adventure tarot card messages. So I'm just going to hang out and let people file in. Hi, hey guys, good to see you. Are you ready to choose your own tarot message? We're going to have a little adventure. Hi, where is everybody from? Oh, everybody's coming. Yay, we're going to have a little tarot party over here at Heal with Kelly. Can everybody hear me? Hi, thank you so much. How is the sound? Is it okay right now? I hope it is. Can't do anything about it now. Hi there. Hi, okay, I'll wave. Wave. Hi. Good to see you. Hi there. Wave. Good to see you. Oh. Okay, we're back on a little moment. Oh, we're from Canada. Hi there, Canada. Stacy Solodkin. What a joy to see you, Stacy. What a wonderful artist, you guys. Wisconsin is here. Valencia, California. Hi there, Healing Energy Tools. Always lovely to see you. And then Stacy's coming in from California. And then we have Colombia. Hi there. How is everybody? Oh, Canada. Hi guys, if you're just joining, my name is Ginger and I'm going to be pulling different tarot cards, but you pick the one that resonates with you and you'll get your message. So that's how this is going to work. So just don't overthink it. We're just going to trust your intuition and we're going to let a few more folks join in. We got New York is here. This is very exciting. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Grace Through Journey. Hi. Good to see you. Hello. Okay, we got some people coming in. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, have you guys heard about Saturn entering Aries? Ooh, okay. Aries is all kinds of fiery. So Aries is fiery and it's going into Saturn, and Saturn is kind of a taskmaster here. So things are about to get buttoned up in your life, and that can be a really good thing. You might be drawing some boundaries, you might be putting some plans into action, and you might be cutting out the fluff. So this could be a very vibrant, potentially challenging, but ultimately for the best kind of way. So I hope you're ready for some action, because action is going to happen. Hey guys, thanks for joining. We have Healing, Murkai Knots. Oh, we have Susan, and Susan is an Aries. Woo! And Grace, yeah, I think this is going to be a really exciting time. It's going to be interesting. I'm excited. Love to see change in the air. If there's anything you've been slacking off on, I think you're gonna pull up the slack anyway. You're gonna get it together. You're gonna make. All right, let's just go ahead and get started. First of all, as we enter this reading, so I'm just going to be pulling two cards, from a card from each deck, and let me know which one resonates with you after I ask the question. Okay, so first of all, since it is spring heading into summer, let's check out what is the energy for what you need to bloom into your life. What needs to grow? What do you need more of? What do you need to nourish? What do you need to water? So we're going to pull a card for that. So think about that question. Let's see what you need to grow or nourish in your life. Oh, we have a jumper. All right. So I have two cards here. I have the big stripes and the little star. Which one is calling your name? And that's going to be your message for something you need to consider growing in your life. Da-da-da. All right. So just think about which one you want. Okay, I'm going to start with the message for the stripes. What you need to grow in your life is the Three of Wands. So this couldn't be more appropriate for this Saturn and Aries happening, because this is telling you it is time to make a plan. I also like the idea that this is also time for you to potentially travel to another country. So you might want to have a little bit of travel. Just make the plan. I'm not saying that you need to go right now, but it's time to start formulate how are you going to incorporate more adventure and travel into your life. I think everything is stable enough for you to take a leap or to go somewhere new. You may not be going there right now, but it's like let's just plant the seeds. So I think you need to grow your adventure, grow your sense of adventure, and reaching out and formulating a plan. And for those of you that picked the little star card, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is very interesting. This has to do with your body, your money, it's an earth sign, and this is actually very stable. So I think you need to grow the stability in your life, okay? You may have been doing things haphazard. There may not be a lot of organization in your life, or you might be a little disorganized or cluttered. You might be barreling ahead with big plans, and I gotta say, no, let's grow some stability in your life. It's okay to slow down, take a beat. I know that Aries sees, we have Saturn and Aries probably want to go, 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 but right now, go, 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 it's not going to serve you. So just hang out for a minute, and that's what you need. Okay, now let's just see the energies of the people that are around you. Who are your associates? Who's going to help you with your plan? Who's one of your best buddies that you may not even realize is one of your best buddies? This could be somebody you know, or somebody that might be coming in that's going to be here to assist you. Like, who's going to be an ally in your life, professionally or personally? Oh, Susan's organizing art studio. I love that. Creativity and art and organization as a Virgo. Okay. All right. So we're going to go back into who is your ally? Who's your ally? Who's ally? I don't know. Who is your ally? Who's your friend? Who's going to be your partner in crime for this little next season? Who can help you? So what energy does this person have? Is this a particular sign you need to be looking out for? Is this somebody you already know or somebody that's coming in? Let's just take a little peek and let's just see who you need to be looking out for to be on your team. All right. So, okay, these are very different energies. So we have the stripes or the little star. Where do you think? Stripes or little star? Which one's calling your name? All right. This is going to be your ally, your best buddy, your running buddy for this next little spring into summer season, or whatever you want to start to take action on in your life, or not action, organize your life. Let's start off with the stripes. If you pick the stripes, the person that you need to be looking out for in your life is the Hermit. Oftentimes this is represented by a Virgo. It's always great to have a Virgo on your side because the Virgo really wants to, all they want to do is help. They are Dobby, the house elf of astrological signs. So if you have a beautiful Virgo in your life, please reach out to them and just say, hey, can you help me? Do you want to go on this adventure with me? Or can you guide or assist me? Because trust me, the Virgo will be more than happy to sort out your life, to let you know everything you're doing wrong, but that's only because they're trying to help you. And then they'll formulate a plan to go forth. But first of all, look out for a Virgo or somebody who is like a Virgo in your life. This is somebody organized, meticulous. They don't always have to go out and see a lot of people. The Hermit walks alone on the side of a mountain, and he can be visible or not visible, depends on his mood and who he needs to help. So they're not going to help everybody. They're a little discerning. So look out for that wise Virgo Hermit. Okay, and for those of you that picked the little star, this is who is going to be somebody you need to look out for in your life, or somebody that's coming in, or somebody you already know that's going to help you grow this season. And that is the Page of Wands. This is somebody younger than you, or young at heart. They might be a child or had childlike energy, but this is somebody who is wildly creative, who just wants to say yes, let's have an adventure, let's go and do it, let's think outside of the box. Hey, here's a new toy, I don't know what it does, let's open it up, forget the instructions, those are boring, and play with it. This is somebody who is just saying, who maybe a little ADHD, definitely does not like to read instructions. Like, they have instructions in the box, they throw it out and they just figure it out on their own. This is somebody who might be a little bit of a wild child, but they are all heart. They're very innocent. They are all love, and they're just here to basically be like a picture of golden retriever puppy energy in your life. That's who you need on your team right now. Somebody who just brings just nothing but like, I love you, let's go. So yeah. So look out for that little Page of Wands. It could be could be a fire sign, maybe a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, but find that little fiery friend to go along with you. I think they'll be a big help. All right, now, how's everybody doing? Are we all still there? Hi. We are doing Choose Your Own Tarot Message. My name is Ginger, and we are just checking out the vibe for the spring going into summer season. All right, so I want to look into what energy do you need to cut out of your life? It's spring, the things are blooming, which means flowers and vegetables, but also means weeds, things we don't like, things that need to go, things that don't belong anymore. So let's get rid of what we need to get rid of. This is not a person, well, maybe a person. We'll see what the cards say. This is somebody or an energy that doesn't serve you anymore. Winter's over. Let's let it go. So I'm going to shuffle the cards now. Let's just tune in and see what you need to let go of. What have you outgrown? What's your weed? We're just going to pull this weed out of the garden. No offense to the weed. It can just go somewhere else. And that's what we're going to do. All right. All right. I have the little star and I have the 10 of Wands. This is very interesting. So what you need to weed out of your life, which one is calling your name? The little star or the stripes? What do you think? I'll let you choose. Don't overthink it. The first one that drew your attention, that's the best one. Okay. If you picked the little star, what you need to cut out of your life is the Emperor. Ooh, this could be an Aries. This could be an Aries. This could be a boss, or this could be somebody who is a boss who wants things done their way and only their way, not the highway. Like they might be a very good leader, but they're not very warm. It's not very loving. Or maybe this is your own energy. Are you being bossy? Are you being a little emperor? And I think in this case, the emperor as a weed would kind of show up as like, more like a dictator sort of energy. It could also be that if you've been thinking about starting your own company, maybe you don't need a boss anymore. I'm just saying there's some entrepreneurs out there. So let's just weed out that emperor energy, that bossy, overbearing, a person who's trying to control your life. I don't think you need that anymore. I think you're doing okay. All right. And for those of you that picked the stripes, what you need to weed out of your life right now is the 10 of Wands. Baby, you're overburdened right now. People are asking too much of you. There's that saying, if you want to get something done, give it to a busy man or woman, whatever. But anyway, the point is, this is somebody who's overburdened. Too many tasks, too many places to be, saying yes to everything and not thinking it through with how it's all going to work out, and then ending up dog tired. And that energy, that vibe is like, nope, we're not doing that anymore. So that is what you need to weed out of your life. It's saying yes to everything. And also it might be your own energy of not delegating. Are you not asking for help, even though like it could easily say to anybody, like, hey, can you help me with this? Because you have too much. So that's a really beautiful card to show up as a little weed, this 10 of Wands. So maybe you have multiple weeds. So maybe there's multiple things you need to get out of your life, but something is just burdening you. It's a time suck. It's got to go. It could be many things. Whatever's just taking up too much of your time and energy, see what really matters and get rid of the rest. All right, now let's just look into, let's just do a card just for your general vibe. What's going to be your general vibe? Like, what's your energy? What's your energy coming up spring into summer? Like, what's going to be around you? All right, we got the jumper. Like, what energy is around you right now? How are you feeling? How are others seeing you? Or how are you feeling about yourself? Let's just take a look at that. I'm curious to see how you're doing. Spring into summer, or I guess whenever you see this, because there will be a replay, I think, on YouTube. All right, now we have the little star, and we have the little stripes, the big stripes. Which one is calling your name? This is just your general vibe, like kind of the energy around you, spring going into summer. I want to see where you are, kind of like what's in your space right now. Okay. So let's just pick one of these cards. I'm going to start with the little star, and this one jumped out of the deck. So I always pay extra attention to the jumpers. So we have the Hierophant. So what's around you right now is sort of like, it's a traditional way of doing things. you haven't done anything cuckoo crazy outside of the box. This can also represent big things like corporations, banks, hospitals, government, universities. Maybe some of you are going to be going to school this spring into summer, but that's the energy around you right now. It's just sort of like the tried and true way of doing things is sort of what you're into right now. Like this is definitely an HR kind of vibe in your space. Like it's not particularly creative. So that's kind of what's in your space right now, which can be, you know, great. Like maybe you need that container. That can be a very good thing if you're spread all over the place. Maybe formulating a plan, having a container for all that creativity can be a good idea. And for those of you that picked the stripes, you guys got the 8 of Pentacles. So this spring going into summer, this is my busy beaver card, but I like this. This is somebody who is mastering their craft and they're getting so good at it that they can do it all day long. They're gonna just hammer all day long, but they have all this space up here to think about the other things that they want to do. So that's very interesting. It's like you're doing one thing, but your mind has enough space to be drifting into something else. Like you're daydreaming while you're working, or you're doing other things, but in your mind, you're coming up with a plan, you're formulating things. It also might be that you're not feeling very present this spring going into summer. You might be a little distracted, and that's because I feel like there's going to be a bubbling of excitement, actually. I don't think this is a stagnant, I wish I wasn't here. I think you're perfectly fine where you are, but you're thinking about a bigger dream right here. You're thinking about something else. So that's very exciting. So yay for you. All right, now let's just see what action you need to take going into spring into summer to support you. What is a supportive action? Something that you need to do. It's your advice. What you're going to do. It's your vibe. This is your advice for spring going into summer. Let's just see what message the cards have for you. And if you guys are just joining, we're just picking your own tarot message. And my name is Ginger. And we are seeing what your energy is like spring going into summer. Okay. This is your action. Spring going into summer. This is what you need to do. Are you stripes or are you the little star? Big stripes, little star, which one's calling your name? All right. First up, if you pick the big stripes, your action is the King of Swords. Whoa, gosh, whoever got that weeding energy, like it's spring, this is definitely weeding. This is not an emotional card. This is very much put your emotions to the side. This is very much, it could be, this is the surgeon, this is the lawyer, this is the, you know, this is not, how do we feel today? It's like, no, what's on the spreadsheet today? What's on the agenda today? That's what you need to be doing. So I think to move forward, you might have to get real black and white with some things in your life and just be this King of Swords, because he doesn't have time to be cute or fluffy or consider how he feels about a situation. We're not getting into feelings for anybody who picked this card. This is telling you to be very, very direct. Get it in writing or start writing yourself, but this is very contractual. So some of you are thinking about doing something, get it in writing. That's a very big one. And it's also just saying, take no prisoners. You have to be the King of Swords for the spring into summer. So, ooh, Saturn is definitely in Aries. Okay. And for those of you that picked the star, what you need to be doing, your action, your advice for the spring going into summer, very different than the other one. You have the Queen of Wands here. Now the Queen of Wands is a fiery woman. This is somebody who is fiery. They're energetic. They're the team leader. They are rah-rah, let's go. They are charismatic. They're uplifting. They light up the room. They're joyful. They are so warm and so nurturing. So that's what you might want to consider bringing more into your life spring into summers, more nurturing others, cheering them on, drawing them into their magic. If they're down here, you raise their vibration, you bring them into your energy. And that's what you need to be getting into this spring into summer. More of this Queen of Wands energy. It's going to suit you really well. And bonus points, I always like to point out, because I love the sunflowers so much. So if you love sunflowers, maybe you want to have a little sunflower bouquet on your table just to remind you of that warmth and energy that you can be sharing with others. Hi guys, and for everybody that's joining, my name is Ginger and we are doing Choose Your Own Tarot Card Adventure Messages. So, let's see what's one of your obstacles. What's blocking you right now? What's blocking your energy physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally? So let's just tune in and think, what is blocking you? Because we'll overcome that obstacle. So, I'm going to pull a card from each deck and you let me know which one resonates with you. And this is going to be your obstacle. What do you need to get over? What's blocking you from all the goodness? All right. Very similar energies. This is very much an interesting case of like your vibe attracts your tribe. So everybody joining this call, there's actually some beautiful synergy in the. Okay. For those of you that picked the star, your obstacle right now is the Two of Swords. It's a little bit of indecision. It could also be there's been too many chefs in the kitchen and you need to go and retreat, but you may have been retreating too long. It's indecision. You're kind of in that, you're in freeze mode right now with some things in your life. And I think that action, that warmth is going to be firing up. Oh, look at those beautiful sunflowers. Thank you. So that's what's blocking you right now. You're a little frozen. That's okay. It's spring. Some things take longer to thaw. That's all. So some of you, let's get over this like blocked freezing. You got to make a decision at some point. And those of you that picked the stripes, this is your obstacle. This is what's blocking you right now. So just consider this. What's blocking you right now is justice. It's fairness. It's karma. Maybe the fairness has not come in yet. Or maybe things have been really out of balance and unfair in your life, and that's an obstacle. Maybe you're giving too much. Maybe you're taking too much. Maybe you are spending too much time at work and not enough time having fun, or too much time having fun and not enough time having being at work. So it's all about balance. This is ruled by Libra. Libra wants to balance all the live long day. So that's your obstacle right now, is something in your life has really tilted the scales out of balance in your life, and they really want to get a little more even. So that's an obstacle for you to consider. Now, let's check out. Hi guys, my name is Ginger. You can find me at Tarot with Ginger, and we are just choosing our own adventure tarot messages for spring going into summer. Okay. So we just dove into one of your obstacles. Now remember what that obstacle was. Let's dive into how are you going to get over that particular obstacle. So here's your advice. So if you're taking notes, just remember that obstacle that showed up in your space. I think we had some people were very frozen and some people were out of balance. So let's see how we can get over those particular obstacles. So I'm going to pull a card for each one, and this is your advice for those obstacles. Let's check. Okay, what did I say about your vibe attracts your tribe and this group kind of having its own synergy? Do you want the stars or do you want the stripes? Let's check it out. What's calling your name? Trick question. They're both the Two of Wands. So I think this is a good message for everybody across the board as Saturn goes into Aries, because everybody got this same message right now, which is very interesting. So let's really pay attention to this. This is the Two of Wands. This is somebody who has almost like formulating a plan and it's just not quite ready to cook yet. But the plan is coming into form. It is happening. I think you've done everything you can do at this point. So I think for some of you, if you're freaky, if you got the freeze card and you're kind of feeling like you should do something, trust in the universe that you don't have to do anything because something is coming to you. And I think it's okay because I love wands in general. This is action, it's fire, it's passion. So for those of you who have been sort of frozen, don't worry, it's about to work itself out. Same for everybody that got that justice card. Are things out of balance in your life? I say don't worry about it. I don't think there's any real action or efforting you need to do right now. I think it's going to balance itself out. So maybe you've been worried about taking care of something like, oh, I really need to make that phone call because I don't like this person. And guess what? That person calls and says, I'm moving. I'll never see you again. Goodbye. and yay, your life's back in balance, or whatever it may be. So I think this is a beautiful card for just trusting in the universe that whatever is going on right now, that obstacle, it's kind of going to work itself out. There's no action in this card, so I'll be real with that one. No action, trust and love, pray, do good stuff, and it's all going to work out. So yay, yay, yay. All right, now, I love you too, Yogi Bella. Hey guys, for anybody that's just joining, my name is Ginger and I'm here at Heal with Kelly, and you can find me on Instagram at Tarot with Ginger, and we are just pulling spring into summer vibes energy cards. I want to find, these are my animal oracle cards, and this is a new deck for me, so I'm very excited. It's very pretty. This is by Colette Baron Reed, and they are beautiful. I want to dive into who's going to be your magical animal mentor through this season. And we're just going to tune in. So just think about it. Just be open to see what is the energy or the message from this spirit animal card. And let's just see what's in your space. What wants to show up. All right. I'm going to pull two so you can choose. All right. Doo-doo-doo. I'll put that there. All right. Well. Oh, really, really, really? All right, so I have two cards here. Which one is calling your name? Number one or number two? What do you think? What is calling your name? What is going to be your spirit animal message and mentor, your magical critter friend, spring going into summer? One or two? All right. If you picked card number one, you have the bee spirit. Woo! The bee spirit is sweet, says sweet as results await. The bee does not go it alone. The bee is like a community. We working together. We're making something sweet in our hive. We are busy and we are happy and we're just making everything happen, and they look out for each other. So I think this bee spirit is around you to give you that extra boost to show up for others and to be part of a community. Like, this is that rah-rah energy that I was talking about for some of you. This is some of you just kind of saying, you know what? I'm going to be the change in the world. And I think that's what this is calling you to do. I had the, maybe that's the definition in the book, but I don't know. But that's the bee spirit for you. So you're going to be busy, but it's like a good busy. Like, it's a happy busy this time. It's more balanced, community oriented. And I also feel like your hard work is going to be rewarded, because either, you make honey at the end. Everybody loves honey. So a lot of sweetness and honey are going to be into your life. So just trust in your little bee spirit, because as we all know, bees are small and they're mighty and they're so vital to our planet. So remember, you're not small. You're very big and you're very vital to our planet. So thank you to all the bees. And for those of you that picked card number two, your magical animal mentor for spring going into summer is the badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. Of course, Saturn going into Aries, how could you not be fearless and bold? No fear anymore. No fear in your space. This badger spirit is here to get out of their way. They got things to do. Go be bold. This is not the time for bright colors. This is spring going to summer. I think if you're walking around wearing gray all the time, I feel like this is telling you to show out a little bit. Put on some bright colors. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be loved. And also know that you can be fearless. And if there are naysayers out in the world trying to dim your light again, badger spirit is telling them to go away, because that's what badgers do. Have you ever seen that? No? Okay, maybe that's just me. But badger is here to just give you that bold, bright, vibrant, fearless energy. You're going to create change. You're going to shine. You're going to be a star. You're going to break out of your rut, because this is not the time for ruts. This is time for blooming and growing and blossoming. And badger spirit is going to be your little buddy here to help you along. So those are my messages for now. I hope everybody enjoyed their reading. I think you can catch the replay on the Heal with Kelly YouTube channel. If you missed some of the beginning, you can choose your own You can choose your own messages along the way. And again, my name is Ginger. You can find me on Instagram, Tarot with Ginger. Oh, hi Sherry, hi Leanne. I have friends joining on. Hey guys. Anyway, I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm just wishing you all the best for spring going to summer. Saturn is going to Aries, so I want to see everybody just kind of like take no prisoners, go boss up, but like with love. Formulate a plan, carry it out. I think you're going to have a lot of extra energy going into your space to go and do the things that you've been wanting to do, but haven't quite taken the leap and gone for it quite yet. So you're fearless, you're magical. My bees and my badgers. I love you bunches, and I'll see you later. Bye.